Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We continue with our Modern World History series by looking at the effects of global contact. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. European exploration and expansion in the 1500s and 1600s led to European domination of the globe. By the 1700s, worldwide contact brought major changes to people in Europe, the Americas, Asia, and Africa. When Columbus returned to Europe in 1493, he brought back American plants and animals. Later, he carried European plants, animals, and settlers back to the Americas. This began a vast global interchange named for Columbus, called the Columbian Exchange. Sharing different food and livestock helped people around the world. The dispersal of new crops from the Americas also contributed to worldwide population growth by the 1700s. Additionally, the Columbian Exchange started a migration to the Americas, including the forcible transfer of millions of slaves. The unintentional transfer of germs brought disease and death to millions of Native Americans. Another effect of global contact was great economic change. In the 1500s, the pace of inflation increased in Europe, fueled by silver and gold flowing in from the Americas. Inflation is a rise in prices linked to sharp increases in the money supply. This period of rapid inflation in Europe is known as the price revolution. Expanded trade and an increased money supply spurred the growth of capitalism, an economic system of private business ownership and free competition with limited regulation by government. The key to capitalism was entrepreneurs, or people who take financial risks for profits. European entrepreneurs hired workers, paid production costs, joined investors in overseas ventures, and ultimately helped convert local economies into international trading economies. Fierce competition for trade and empires led to a new economic system called mercantilism, which measured wealth by a nation's gold and silver. Mercantilists believed the nation must export more than it imports. They also pushed governments to impose tariffs or taxes on foreign goods, giving an advantage to local goods over imports that became costly because of the tariffs. But by the 1700s, many social changes had taken place in Europe too. Nobles, whose wealth was in land, were hurt by the price revolution. Merchants who invested in overseas ventures grew wealthy, and skilled workers in Europe's growing cities thrived. A thriving middle class of entrepreneurs and business people also developed. Okay, now let's recap. In the 1500s and 1600s, Europeans embarked on a global domination quest, led by the likes of Columbus, who played FedEx with plants and critters in the Columbian Exchange, unleashing a Pandora's box of new flavors and deadly germs. Cue the gold rush from the Americas, inflating Europe's ego faster than a birthday balloon. Capitalism became the new cool, with risk-taking entrepreneurs chasing fortunes. But hold up, mercantilism crashed the party, with nations hoarding shiny stuff and slapping tariffs left and right. By the 1700s, Europe was a social roller coaster, with nobles lamenting their shrinking land, merchants toasting overseas investments, and a fresh middle class eager to wheel and deal. Ah, the joys of global shenanigans. There you have it, folks. That is the effects of global contact nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Let's exchange some likes and subscribes. Was the Columbian Exchange good or bad overall? Let us know your opinion in the comments down below.